powerful creature, unable to control their own actions, their own fate. But not this man. His pride led him to train in the martial arts, to perfect his fighting, to go beyond his limits, and regain control over his destiny, his life.
Hello, this is Warlord 12, and today I'll be doing a zombie deck unboxing for the Yu-Gi-Oh series. I was not expecting the wrapping for this deck to be like this. I will say this is very interesting. Finally got that off. So we have a Vampire Genesis, and then a Vampire Baby, Vampire Familiar, interesting, and then we have a Vampire Lady, Vampire Lord. Interesting card. I used to use it a lot with like a somewhat like Blue Eyes like deck. Then we have a Vampire Retainer. Some interesting zombie cards. Vampire Sorcerer, Vampire's Curse, Zombina, then we have a Goblin Zombie. I know I've seen people use that a lot. Plague Wolf, then we have Heavy Knight of the Flame, interesting name. Ryu Koki, and then some of these are repeats, but I'm sure there's a reason for it. Some of this is good to have in the deck as far as some repeats that can be used for I'm saying, like running 3 of and things like that. And then we have Vampiric Koala, Vampire Hunter. That reminds me of like Belmont. We have Call of the Mummy. We have Soul Exchange. Excuse me. Vampire's Desire. Some interesting cards. And the Forceful Checkpoint. Vampire Awakening. There's 2 of these. There's like a lot of repeats of these, but that's fine because there's a lot of decks that need specific, like running 3 of a specific card, and it can help your deck out a whole lot. So this is Vampire Sucker, in case you were wondering what this Link monster was. So here's Vampire Genesis. I got this in a holo. Saying, the structure deck is nice and all, but it's just that, how can you have a Vampire Genesis without it being a holo? It just, saying it just doesn't, look good, man. But other than that, then I ordered a Red Eye Zombie Necro Dragon. Then I also ordered a Dragon Nails, and I did this because I decided to run with this deck. Is basically like a Red Eyes Zombie Dragon deck, or basically like that zombie deck that features Red Eyes. It's interesting because the name for vampire has something. There's also some translations of it having to do with the word dragon. So I just thought that's an interesting. I thought I'd go with that theme. And then right here we have the OG Red Eyes Zombie Dragon. Definitely one of my favorites. I was thinking about for a side deck, I might run 3 of these or something like that. Taking a look at what can be running in this new format, but also this is still good for the OG format. Certain ways that you can make it work. I also forgot the last video when I had this t-shirt. This particular t-shirt right here, it also came with this, I guess you'd call it a pamphlet. It also came with a sticker. I think you'd call it, I can't really, I guess you'd call it a business card or something like that. A Dark Magician Girl on it. and on the back, like the social media stuff, with the merchandise, right? It's kind of funny, like, oh yeah, your Dual Masters package coming with Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, right? I mean, but it's custom made. Someone who makes these custom shirts, they're into Yu-Gi-Oh.